Hi everyone, it's Steelbook Steve. Going to do a Steelbook review, better yet a Pixar Steelbook review on Monsters University. So we did a Steelbook review on Monsters Inc., which was the prequel. This is the sequel, Monster U, that goes back in time to the two main characters' time in college. So this particular release comes to us from Zavvi. Zavvi Pixar Collection. This is number 2. And of all the Pixar releases, I would say this is the most disappointing of all the Zavvi releases. It is a very plain, very unstylized, somewhat dull and boring release. Matte finish, uninspired coloration. Coloration is very, very flat. Nothing pops on this front cover here. And the absence of any title kind of disorients you in terms of what this actually is. Spine, again, doesn't match because it's blue. With the silver, it kind of is very contrasting. It does not match. The back, which I think is a little bit better. Again, it is a matte finish with some metallic highlights. But here, I think this should have been the front. Because, I mean, that tells you exactly where you are. University, they're back in college or university, which makes better sense than this. And I think this should have been the back. For that reason, it's not one of my favorite steelbooks for the Pixar collection. If we just look at both sides here, you can immediately tell which side is the better side. That side should have definitely been the front. This should have been back. Inside, we've got the Blu-ray disc itself, and we also have an internal view of all the university students kind of training, I think, for the games. Here, the coloration is a bit muted. You can barely tell the distinction between Mike and the grass in the back right here. Again, I don't think it's one of Zavvi's best releases. In terms of special features, I would recommend that you pick up the US edition because the one that came with Zavvi only came with the film itself and none of the bonus features that are found on disc 2. So I went and bought the disc 2 on eBay and actually completed the collection here of this release. This release was also sent out by Kimchi. I think Kimchi or Nova Media had their own release along with Monsters Inc., which is infinitely better in terms of its dynamic. So I would definitely pick that one up. Blue Fans, I think, also had theirs, both of which I think are better releases than the Zavvi if you can get your hands on them, because they have been sold out for quite some time. If not, I guess this one would be your default.